Good evening, viewers. My name is Zion Weir. I'm 12 years old, and I'm here to tell you how essential oils work compared to how modern medicine works. So what I have right here, as you can see, is a diagram of a red blood cell, which is right here, and then over here it's a blood vessel, and then so we start off to show you how essential oils work by saying that, let's say you get infected with some virus. The virus is represented by these orange triangles right here. I'll write virus to show you in case you forget. Like that. So as a defense mechanism against these viruses, this red blood cell will thicken its cell membrane so that viruses can't get in. This sounds like a great idea, and it is, except for one little thing. The viruses can't get in, and neither can these oxygen molecules, represented by these little green circles right here. So you have a problem there if this happens for too long. So if your red blood cell goes on too long without this precious oxygen, it cannot support its life functions and therefore will die. So here, let me quick label the red blood cell. Sorry about the spelling. Oops. See? So when you take a prescription drug, the little RX symbol will represent that. Let me take it down here. The drug's job is to forcefully get this oxygen into the cell, but so yes, the drug will get oxygen to the cell, but there's one problem. As the oxygen is being forcefully pushed in, the cell membrane is broken down, and pieces of it start to break off and float around in your bloodstream, and that's what these little red smudges are. I'll write membrane and then with an arrow pointing to one of them to show that. See? So eventually it's a vicious cycle. If this keeps happening, well, hold on. So then your white blood cells, these green squares here, go to attack those pieces of cell wall, the pieces of cell membrane that fall off of the cell. Is this the end of the story? Oh no. You see, there's yet another problem. What this does is that since the white blood cell is attacking part of your own body, it also attacks the blood vessel, giving you autoimmune diseases, and autoimmune diseases are diseases in which your body pretty much attacks its own self. And let me give you a few examples, like, let's see, there's asthma, type 1 diabetes, arthritis, and allergies, a lot of A ones. So, they're essential oils. They're what? Oh, shoot. Oh, no. So, it's a vicious cycle. Eventually, the more you take prescription drugs, the more this happens, the more red blood cells will eventually die from a broken membrane because the viruses can easily get in now. And eventually nothing works for you. But with essential oils, they are the lifeblood of a plant, and they do what our blood does in humans. For example, you know how when you get a cut, blood rushes to that area? Well, your blood contains cells called platelets, which are a key factor in the blood clotting process, along with vitamin K. So they basically help this prevent blood from draining out of your body. Then and in a plant, if you were to get a little cut out of a plant, and you see the essential oil running up, it's basically the same thing, because the essential oil is trying to heal that plant. So, with the essential oil, here I'll do the little EO thing for them, to label them. If you take them, your body will recognize them as friendly and not enemies, and they go in and do what they do. If a plant is cut, they mend the blood vessel in the red blood cell, and then since all essential oils have some anti-disease property, whatever it may be depending on the oil, they'll go in and attack these viruses. So if you had just started taking essential oils in the first place without all the drugs and whatnot, you'd probably be just fine. You wouldn't get all these autoimmune diseases. So now that I've finished that, I will tell you about 3 of the specific essential oils and their properties, and for a couple of them, history with them. Right, this essential oil is frankincense. In ancient times, this stuff was valued way more than gold, so only the rich and the wealthy could possess frankincense. It was also used in temples as incense, I think. So it was also used in many healing practices, and it has been shown in studies that it is anti-tumoral and can shrink tumors. Another one of its properties is it's an antidepressant. So instead of taking Cymbalta for depression, you can use this and or Joy and Peace and Calming, which are another couple other antidepressants. And medieval times, not medieval times, but ancient times, it's quite possible that they anointed kings with this because it was considered a holy anointing oil. So, for example, in the Bible it mentions kings being anointed by prophets, that it's quite possible that frankincense could have been that mix. Next on the list of alphabetical order is lavender. This essential oil owes properties of healing, specifically cuts and scrapes and whatnot, and burns, were discovered by a French scientist a long time ago who badly burned his arm in a laboratory accident. So instead of using Neosporin, if you or your children get a cut or scrape or burn, you can use lavender to heal it. So last one is lemon. It's really good at staving off skin cancer, and it's another one of the anti-tumoral essential oils. So I sometimes drink it in water because I myself have had skin cancer before, and I'm pretty sure that I do not want it to come back. But luckily with my parents being vegan, then that and the whole lemon essential oil thing, there's a pretty low chance that it'll come back. Thank you for listening. And so after this, you might consider or sign up for the essential oils on youngliving.com. Have a good day.